Travelling from Strawn to Queenstown on the West Coast Wilderness Railway service, we first passed along the shoreline of Macquarie Harbour before heading deep into the southwest Tasmanian wilderness. The route follows the King River through lush rainforest, climbing ever higher into the mountains that proved such a barrier when the railway was first built in 1896 to transport copper from the mine in Queenstown to the port at Strawn. Along the way there are several stops where passengers can stretch their legs while the loco is prepared for the next part of the journey.
We're at Lower Landing now, which is the first stop on the trip. There's a cafe here, it's also a toilet stop, plus you can try some of the local honey.
From Lower Landing, the train pushes further into the forest, past the ruins of the old Camp Spur construction camp before arriving at Double Barrel Station.
We're at Double Barrel Station now, and this is where the rack and pinion part of the trip begins.
The rack and pinion system is comprised of a central toothed rail which engages with cogs fitted to the train, allowing it to tackle the steep grades over the next few kilometres. Then it's back on board and off towards the spectacular King River Gorge. After the gorge, there's one more major stop before Queenstown.
We're at the top of the steepest part of the trip now. We're at Rinadina Station. This is also lunchtime.
A box lunch is included in the ticket price and can be eaten in the dining room or outside in the freshest of air. Then, after a cheery goodbye, we headed off towards Queenstown. Pulling into Queenstown heralds the end of a remarkable trip on a railway that stands testament not only to the early settlers who carved it through the wilderness, but also to the determination of those who brought this engineering marvel back to life. The rail service runs from Strawn to Queenstown on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, passengers returning to Strawn by coach. On Mondays, Thursdays and Saturdays, the coach service transports passengers from Strawn to Queenstown for the rail trip back to Strawn.